Every room has a hierarchy, whether you want to admit it or not. And power doesn't have time to watch everyone. It just scans for a signal. Brew. And here's the brutal truth. Most people lose the game before they even open their mouth, because their body has already said, I don't belong here. First, let's talk about the biggest habit that kills your authority. You enter a room inward instead of outward. What does that look like? Weak people walk in collapsed. Their shoulders are tucked in. Their chin is down. Their eyes are searching the floor. And their steps seem to be apologizing for their own existence. It's a non-verbal way of saying, don't mind me. On the flip side, strong people expand. Their awareness is directed outward. They calmly scan the room, and they claim space without ever asking for permission. Why does this work so well? Because authority isn't about cruelty. It's about attention economy. If you don't value your own presence, nobody important in that room is going to spend their mental energy evaluating you. You don't get rejected. You just get filtered out. So, here's the counter move. Treat your entrance as a declaration. Let your shoulders lead. Keep your chest open, but not puffed out like you're trying too hard. Your chin should be level. Get rid of that please like me tilt. Make sure your eyes land on people, not objects. And here's a key trick. Walk about 10% slower than your anxiety wants you to. Finally, add a micropause right at the threshold, just half a second of stillness. That pause says, I'm here on purpose. It's incredibly powerful. Now for the second habit that screams weakness. You avoid physical territory. This shows up in small, apologetic gestures. Pew across your limbs. You gravitate towards corner seats. You maintain a tight, constricted posture. This isn't humility. This is non-verbal submission. Remember this rule. Rooms believe bodies before they believe words. Your posture is your resume, and a folded-up resume gets thrown in the trash. The countermove to this is what I call the geometry of presence. Sit like you own your seat, not like you're just borrowing it for a moment. Keep your hands visible and make your movements slow and deliberate. Take up a normal amount of space. Stop folding yourself into a human pretzel. And when someone looks at you, don't flinch. Don't rush to speak. Don't flash a nervous smile to disarm them. Just hold their gaze for a beat. This signals confidence and calm. The third habit is that you hunt for emotional safety. You walk into a room scanning for friendly faces. You find yourself adjusting your opinion mid-sentence just to keep the vibe smooth. You become the social janitor, constantly cleaning up any discomfort, even if it means sacrificing your own authority. There's a Machiavellian principle at play here. The one who fears tension will always serve the one who does So, what's the countermove? Hold the pressure. Say the true thing without packaging it in a bedtime story. When there's a moment of silence after you speak, let it hang in the air. Silence is a test. It reveals who's uncomfortable and who's in control. Don't rescue the room from its own discomfort. You're not there to be liked. You're there to be registered. You're there to be seen as a person of substance. Now, let's put this into practice. Here's your 7-day drill. For the next week, Every time you enter a room, I want you to follow this sequence. Pause, scan, and then step. And at the end of the day, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Did I claim my space, or did I ask for permission to exist? Try this out and let me know how it transforms the way people react to you. Here's a secret about communication. People don't just hear the meaning of your word. First and foremost, they hear status. Your tone of voice sets your rank in the room long before your brilliant idea even gets a chance to be processed. If you want to command respect, you have to stop using your voice like an apology. Let's talk about habit number 2, the apologetic voice. You know what I mean. It's that rising intonation at the end of a statement, making it sound like a question. It's your volume fading out as you finish a sentence. It's the endless filler words like like, and you know. It's softening every single point, as if you're constantly seeking approval. You might think you're just being polite, but what powerful people hear is, I need your permission to speak. And here's why that's a problem. If you sound undecided about your own ideas, others don't bother to disagree with you, they just disengage entirely. They check out. The counter move is what I call low, slow, final. When you speak, go just a little bit slower than you normally would. Lower your pitch slightly and use fewer, more deliberate words. Put, and most importantly, finish your statements like they are decisions, not proposals. End them cleanly. No trailing off, no verbal static. Imagine you're placing a period at the end of every sentence, not a question mark or an ellipsis. This simple shift signals certainty and authority. It tells people your words have weight and are worth listening to. Next up, habit number 4, over-explaining simple things. Someone asks you a question. You give the answer, and then you just keep talking. You add unnecessary context. You throw in disclaimers. You offer way too many examples, and you try to cushion everything emotionally. You're not doing this because the information is needed. You're doing it because you feel you have to justify your right to even have an opinion. The signal you're sending is, I'm not entirely sure my words are worth your time. So let me give you a lot of them to make up for it. And here's the thing. Powerful people treat their time like currency. Don't give yours away for free. The counter move here is simple. Answer, then stop. I want you to practice the 1-1-1 rule. Make one point, give one reason, and then this is the hardest part. Stop talking. That's it. If the other person wants more information, more context, or another example, they will ask for it. Don't feel obligated to donate extra words like you're trying to pay off some invisible debt. Your initial answer is enough. Trust it. Now, for habit number 3, the easy, nervous laugh. Laughter is a powerful social tool, but when used incorrectly, it becomes a signal of submission. It says, I'm harmless. Please don't exclude me from the group. You'll see this tested in high-stakes environments. A senior person might drop a risky, borderline sarcastic comment, and then watch everyone's reaction. If you're the one who immediately laughs just to stay on their good side, you've just marked yourself as someone who is easily managed and controlled. You chose safety over respect. The countermove is this. No laugh without respect. If someone says something that's disrespectful but disguised as humor, don't just grin and bear it. And definitely don't laugh. Instead, just pause. Hold a neutral facial expression. Maintain calm, direct eye contact. This brief moment of silence is incredibly powerful. When they can't read your reaction, they can't steer your response. You take back control of the interaction simply by not giving them the reaction they expect. So how do you practice this? Here's a daily rep for you. Just once a day, find an opportunity to deliver a simple 10-word statement. Then stop talking and hold 2 full seconds of silence. That's it. Just 10 words. Then quiet. This exercise will train your nervous system to survive that uncomfortable gap, to become comfortable with the power of the pause. Your voice is an instrument of power. It's time you started playing it that way. Here's one of the most poisonous lies we're told as kids. Just be good and you'll be noticed. That's a myth. People don't notice good, they notice power. And you don't get noticed by being nice. You get noticed when you stop leaking neediness through every single thing you do. Let's break down the habits that make you invisible. First up, waiting for an invitation. You're at the meeting, you're at the dinner table, but you don't speak until someone calls on you. The signal you're sending is, I'm not sure I belong here. Powerful people don't invite hesitant individuals into the conversation. They just move on without them. You're waiting for a ticket that will never arrive because, in their eyes, you've already put yourself in the cheap seats. You become part of the furniture, the countermove, fast value, then silence. Instead of waiting, find your moment to enter the conversation once, but with something sharp. Offer a clear decision. Point out a pattern no one else sees, or propose a direct solution. Say it and then shut up. Let your contribution hang in the air. One clean, impactful statement beats 5 minutes of desperately trying to be included. It repositions you from a spectator to a player. Next habit, apologizing for your standards. You have boundaries around your time, your principles, how you expect to be treated. But the second someone challenges them, you start explaining. You soften your stance. You try to negotiate. What happens? Your standards become negotiable, which means they're cheap. You've just announced that your rules are for sale to the highest bidder, or even the lowest one. The powerful countermove is what I call no without a narrative. It's simple. No, that doesn't work for me. I don't do that. I'm leaving now. Your tone is calm. Your words are short. You don't give a courtroom speech defending your boundary. The less you justify it, the more sacred it feels to others. A quiet boundary is a strong one. Then there's the habit of overusing praise. You throw compliments around to smooth over tension, to feel like you belong, or to buy a little warmth and approval. But when praise is too frequent, it becomes low-value currency. It's like handing out $1 bills and acting like you're making it rain. Powerful people don't hear your compliment. They hear what's behind it. I need you to like me. So, what's the fix? Make your praise rare, specific, and earned. Only give it when it's truly deserved, and be precise about what you're acknowledging. Don't just say, good job. Say, the way you handled that client's objection was brilliant. and you don't always have to give it immediately. Delayed, thoughtful validation carries so much more weight. Another huge one is excessive mirroring. You start matching someone's slang, their tone of voice, even the rhythm of their laugh. You think you're building rapport, but their subconscious is reading it as desperation. It screams, "I'll become a copy of you. Just please don't reject me." In the process, your own identity dissolves, and you become completely forgettable. The counter-move is to be the anchor, not a rock, but an anchor. Maintain your own tempo when you speak. Keep your own vocal tone. Let there be a natural contrast between you and the other person. That contrast is what creates social gravity. It pulls people toward you, instead of you floating aimlessly toward them. Finally, stop thanking people too early. Saying thank you so much for your time right at the beginning of an interaction, before you've established equal footing, sounds like you're admitting, "This meeting is way more valuable to me than it is to you." You're positioning yourself as the supplicant. Delay your gratitude until mutual value has been clearly exchanged. Let the thank you be a seal on a transaction between equals, not a plea from a subordinate. Power isn't a prize you earn by being patient or good. It's claimed through presence, quiet certainty, and non-negotiable self-respect. Visibility isn't about being loud. It's about subtraction. Subtract the apologies. Subtract the neediness. Subtract the noise. What's left behind is pure signal. And that signal is something power can never, ever ignore. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, still watching my videos, I just want to say something simple. Thank you. In this world of endless noise and constant distractions, the fact that you choose to spend your time here with me means more than you can possibly imagine. It means you're one of those rare people who wants to go deeper, who wants to question things, and who looks for answers inside yourself, not just on the surface. I am honestly so happy that there are people like you who share these interests, these questions, and this search for meaning. So, if you feel like this space resonates with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and maybe share this video with someone you know who might need it. Your support helps this content reach more people who are also quietly searching. Thank you for being here, really.